And here we are again, Charlie, getting stuff out of our storage unit to take it home. Got the Y pack tight. Now we're gonna head home, and I got something to show y'all. We got our first round of accessories for the new Model Y. Let's talk about what I got and why I got it, and what we're still waiting for. This is gonna be like a two-parter. Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Well, before we do anything, let's go ahead and plug in the car. Actually, you know what? Let's show you the first accessory before we plug in the car. So the first accessory in question is the Tesla Mobile Connector. This is the NEMA 1450 attachment, which, to be completely fair, we do already have one, but as you've seen in our previous video, we've been having a lot of issues charging recently, and that's one of two things we haven't changed out yet. That and the actual plug itself, but I do have both of those. Plus, we have two separate charging units. Yeah, see, I'm not crazy. So we do have the two separate charging units, so I wanted to have one for each set. But let's open it up so you can take a look at it. An unboxing, ooh. Pretty easy access. There's a little tear thing right here. Although I might have to do it with both hands. Let's see. Oh, and that fell apart. Both hands. And we're back. So we open it up. Nothing too crazy, not a lot of packaging or anything. It's simply the NEMA 1450 connector. So we now have two of them, and we're actually going to swap this one out right now to see if that helps with our issue. Because it's annoying when you have to now buy a charger for the car, and it doesn't actually come. Well, I take that back. Let me rephrase. When we bought our original one, it only came with the regular wall outlet for the 120 volts. So we had to buy this one separate, which I just bought this one separate because we already have two chargers. But now they actually come with this one and this one. So we actually might buy another charger here soon, just have one to keep in the car, but either way, let's try out the new one. Oh man, that is in there. Okay, unplugged, removed from the cradle. And to do these ones, you just kind of hold it and remove it. So there's the old one and the new one. Back in the cradle. Oh, there we go. Let us push the button. And we are connected. So one thing I am going to do tonight is switch it back to 30 amp instead of 25. Reason being, we were getting that overheating issue I talked about in a couple videos ago, where it was saying the outlet was overheating, but it's not. It's cold. It's been like 50 degrees, 40 degrees at night here, but we have a new NEMA 1450 connector. We switched out the wall connectors, and we were still getting the same issue. So the only thing left if this still continue to do it is switching out the outlet, which I bought another one just to be safe. But the reality is, it shouldn't be. I don't know what's going on. So we'll see if it going to 30 amp tonight triggers the same thing where we get that same error. In fact, we might start charging on it here soon, just so I can monitor it during the, well, I'm not asleep. Let's put it that way. And you go in there for now so I can put you all away. So the other thing we received today is floor mats for the car. When we got our original Model 3, it did not come with any kind of floor mats, and that was always the first thing that was recommended. Because when you get a car like that, you don't want to just, drag your muddy feet in there. I didn't realize until after we got home that the new car actually came with floor mats, but it comes with just carpeted floor mats, which still kind of, you don't want to get mud all in there. So these are all weather ones. I didn't buy the Tesla brand ones. I bought some off-brand ones called Cozy Drive off of Amazon. But they had great reviews, so let's open them up and take a look. So do you guys remember that time I was doing an unboxing and I forgot to hit record? That was right now. Okay, I seriously forgot to hit record after doing all that work. But nothing like having the backdrop of the old Hyundai Santa Fe. So here are the floor mats. I'm a little concerned because the box is pretty small. It's from a company called Cozy Drive. And the reason I went this one is it had high reviews, but it also came with the trunk, the middle, the driver, the passenger, and the front floor mats, which for my original car, we just bought these ones, these three, and that was about $130. This one was also $130, high reviews, and got them off of Amazon, but it came with all the ones I wanted to get. So let's open it up and see what they have. This time I promise I'll have record so you can actually see it. So the first one we're opening here, I do have to say, first impressions right away, I already really like the material a lot better than my original ones. It seems kind of like cheapy plastic. All right. A trunk, a frunk, and the base of the other trunk. So it's actually more than what I was just describing. I'll take that. Okay, this is the one that goes in the actual trunk of the car. Y'all, this just made me so happy. The other thing I was about to order, and I was going to talk to you guys that we haven't received it yet, Spoiler, I actually forgot I already ordered the screen protector, so it's actually on its way right now and should be arriving soon. So this is a bonus screen protector. It is a screen protector for the control panel. This one came with one. So right off the bat, there is some slight damage to them arriving. But here's the thing. That's not going to prevent me. As long as they fit and do their job, I'm cool with that. Like I said, I do feel these are a little bit higher quality than the ones I got for the Model 3, but it has that same like discoloration imperfection throughout pretty much all of them. But you know what? Like I said, they do their job. Cool. Cool. And looking at the screen protector again, it does say anti-glare and anti-fingerprint. So presumably we're going to assume it's matted, which is what I was hoping for. All right, let's put these in real quick. I'll be right back. So here's the pile of floor mats. Let's get them installed. So fun fact, a little inside baseball. We record most of these videos at night because that's the only time I have to do most of those things. So let's get the first part installed and we'll go from there. So the first one we're doing goes here where normally the tire well would be, but since there's no gas tank or tire well or spare tire, this is extra storage. And it does fit in there nice and snug. You do have to force it. And mostly the goal of this is going to keep like all the debris and everything else from just getting into the carpet. So you can just take this out and shake it if need be. All right, let's put in the actual trunk liner. So we already have debris in here. I'll have to vacuum out later, but right now we're just kind of doing a fit check. Okay. So this one so far is not fitting as snug as the other. But the whole goal of this one is, once it lays flat, which we might put some weights on here tonight to see if that helps, you should be able to lift and put down with no real struggle. But see how it's concaving in? That's from being folded in the box for that long. So we'll put something on there tonight and see if that helps. Not exactly weights, but hey, it does the trick. When you're moving, you take what you have. And unlike the Model 3, this one actually has a light built in. I'm about 99% sure the Model 3 did not. Let me go grab our one that goes in here. Okay, and unlike the Model 3, this one actually has an odd shape to it, so this one's actually designed to conform to it. And this one fits like a glove, so cool. I have zero complaints on this one. You know what though, the more I think about it, the less likely I am to use that trunk liner one, just because, I don't know, if it's not gonna stay down, what's the point? You know what? And while we're in here, we're gonna go ahead and start charging because we want to see if it gives us that same issue that it did last time. So, start charging. We have it at 30 amps, so let's see what happens. While waiting for that though, let's get in this floor mat. And like I was saying before, this one actually already has floor mats put in. Not sure if I should take them out or not, or just put these over the top. Well, let's see how they fit first with the car mat still in. It's in, and this fits really well. I think I am going to leave the carpet mats in just for another layer of protection because they don't interfere with anything. So, why not? Same on this side. We're going to leave the floor mats in and just make sure everything fits nice and cozy-like. Let me show you guys something. So this is what I was talking about with the discoloration and kind of, messed up. So this curves out a little bit, but that's not really going to prevent me. I don't care that much. But other than that, fits like a glove. There is some gaps around the edges, but for what I paid compared to what the Tesla brand ones cost, I'll get over it. And last but not least, the one that goes here in the middle, which is actually the most folded one. So hopefully this one kind of fits in. I feel like I'm creepily coming into frame. Hello. You can tell I'm tired. And like the rest of them, once in place, fits very well. Right on. We are now fully floor matted. Not very, no really shock and awe here. Next thing. I guess it is what it is. We're not doing this to be truly entertaining. It's making it somewhat entertaining, but we're meant to be informative. And for 130 bucks for all of these, I can't complain. I mean, I can, because there's some discoloration. It's kind of folded weird, but that's what these weights are for, to try to get rid of that. But let's take a look at that screen protector. I wasn't expecting that, so I don't know what it's going to be like. I'm not going to install tonight because it's way too dark for that. Let's try it out again in the morning. And one thing we're gonna do is we're gonna monitor the charge rate over the next couple hours. In fact, probably looking off here to the side right now, it is currently charging at the 30 amps and it's saying 3 hours to complete the charge. It's 9:20 at night. We'll see how long I stay up, but we're gonna check it every hour to see what's going on. All right, guys, let's unbox the screen protector and see what it actually looks like. Forget the stuff. We haven't taken around our Christmas decorations yet because why? We're adults, we can do what we want. So it has the instructions there on back. So step 1, screen mode. Step 2, screen cleaning mode. Step 3, clean the screen. I mean, it's a screen protector. Let's take it out and actually take a look at it. So just from first reactions, it does have a little mounting kit that goes over the screen itself, which, yay, that makes it a lot easier. So I actually am pretty in tune of putting on screen protectors on any kind of device, but this makes life a little bit easier. But I can tell you now from first glance, it's tempered glass. It is not matted, but at the same time, it's included. Do I want to spend the extra money and buy a matted one at this point? And yeah, it looks like it should be fairly easy. So with these type here, after you clean it, you put it on the screen itself. Once you have it in place, you remove the tab that says 1. And here, this also is a tip for any of you putting on phone screen protectors, tablet screen protectors, anything else. Just simply run your finger down the middle and let gravity do its rest. If you've cleaned the screen proper enough, that's really all you need. But I just noticed I'm also holding it upside down because there's arrows for people like me that aren't paying attention. I don't know, guys, what do you think? Should I put this one on? Let me know down below in the comments. You know, speaking of down below in the comments, something I'm really bad about doing, but one of my resolutions this year is to be better about it. And that's just kind of reminding you guys to like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done so already. So if you like the content or you find it moderately entertaining, please like and subscribe and follow our channel. It really helps us out. If not, you spent a lot of time on this video for no reason. Looking at you there. Nope, you holding the Cheetos. You. Yep. So like I was saying, I think we're gonna hold off till tomorrow to put this on as I wanna make sure I actually clean the screen since I have been touching it with my dirty mitts. But hey, it's better than nothing. If I don't like it, worst case scenario, I peel it off and get a matted one. But this one was included, so let's try it. And that's where we're gonna stop the video for right now, but we'll be back in a few seconds because we ordered more stuff that's gonna arrive tomorrow. One of those things I'm really excited to show you because that's something I never had before, and I think it's gonna be kind of neat and kind of cool. So stay tuned, because we're gonna be back just like that. Well, we'll be back soon, so right? And we're back. And good morning, everybody. It's the next day. So like we said last night, we're gonna check the charge rate of the car, and sure enough, it dropped to 16% again. So even with everything new, everything switched out, it still did it. I'm gonna try one more thing though, because we just had our AC, not repaired, but adjusted. At our last house, you saw one of that videos, it was actually the AC that was affecting our charger at that point. I wonder if the two are similar, connected again. But last thing I can try out is changing the outlet. But I got the last thing I wanted to show y'all. Well, there's some stuff arriving tomorrow, but I'm really excited about this. It's a retractable hub docking station for the car. And what it does, it kind of makes this center console seem a little bit more, I don't know, electronics friendly. Because like with the charging pads, wireless ones, and then the 2 USB spots down here, it can get cluttered pretty easy. And I think this is going to help prevent that. My only concern is it's going to also make it a little bit harder to get things in and out of the middle console. But I love the idea and the concept of this. It's not obviously a Tesla OEM product. It's a piece that's aftermarket, third party off of Amazon, which I'll probably have the link down below for it. But I don't know if I recommend it yet. Let me try it out first, then I'll let you know. All right, so let's unbox it. It's going to hopefully be pretty straightforward. So in other words, yep, here's little installation instructions, which are pretty straightforward. And it comes in one of these little plastic bins. I always like watching people doing the unboxing videos. They always struggle to get this out because these two little notches hold it in. That's all you got to do. Simple as that. So first things first, let's open it up. And the whole point of this is to get rid of this mess, because I always have a lot of charging cables around here. So the way this is supposed to work is we're going to put it in at an angle like this and kind of move it in place. And that was super easy. Then we take these cables here and there we go. Plug it into the USB-C outlets that are in here. Easy peasy. And the cool part about this design is when we close it, and since it's just retractable, it stops, and that looks totally OEM. What do you guys think about that? I think that's pretty gnarly. And it's got the retractable cables here, like that. Goes back in. So it has Lightning and USB-C, and what I really dig, it has the expandable USB slot here as well. USB-C 3 amp, then a USB 2.0 2 amp. Peel that off, and we got the Tesla logo right there. I think that looks pretty sharp. Tell me what you think down in the comments. I'm excited to see how well this works. And let's see if we can put some stuff in there without, see how easy it is to go in and out like it was before. So before I do this next part, I need everyone in the comments not to judge me. I have a weird thing for sunglasses, so I always have like 2 to 3 pair with me at all times. With that being said, we're actually doing a product review on these here pretty soon. It is the Ray-Ban Metas. These have been pretty cool so far, but I have pros and cons. We'll talk about that though in a later video. And the other thing we talked about doing today was installing the screen protector. However, I'm actually going to skip it because I don't know if you recalled earlier in the video, I said, oh cool, a free one, I don't have to order the other one. I forgot, I already ordered the other one, it should be here tomorrow. So that's coming along with new brake pedals and a little registration folder for the car. I thought I'd talk about that. It's nothing fancy, but I love watching things like Fridays with Frank, who's a local sheriff's deputy here in Arizona, and just seeing some of the sheer stupidity from people getting pulled over and acting like they don't know what to do. Since I've been 16, I've always had a little registration book where I keep my proof of insurance, my registration, basically all my paperwork. I've been in 2 little fender benders this last year where people weren't paying attention and ran into me. Like, I was literally stopped for both of them. And can I get your insurance? It's in here somewhere. What do you mean it's in here somewhere? And I'm 1 for 2. One person had insurance, the other person gave me fake insurance. So I like to keep my stuff organized, but that's neither here nor there. So I'll show you when I actually get the one that I want, because this one that it came with, it was just a regular little tempered glass one, like a little cheapy one. Not still good, but nothing to call home about. The one I have coming in is a Spigen, and it's a matte one, so it doesn't have the glare and it doesn't get the fingerprints as easy. It's actually the same brand as my new watch band I got. How freaking cool is this? Oh, and a little follow-up on these floor mats. I'm actually really, really liking them. Like I said, my only knock is the little indentations they have from the way they were shipped. But other than that, I really like them, and so far, I am really liking this. But now this has to prove like the test of time. Seeing that it's like a third-party knockoff, I'm a little surprised they actually used the Tesla logo. Like, does it fit perfect? No. But for what it's designed to do and what it's going to do for me, this is perfect, as is. Time to do my normal suburban house dad duties by running to Costco real quick. That being said, we're going to test out the new center console charger by charging my AirPods, because they are pretty dead. So let's see how much juice it gives them between here and Costco, which is about 15 miles. Well, we just got here and they're charged, but not really, as you can see. So that could be my AirPods. These are about 3 years old, so to be determined. And we're back for the final installment of the accessories I ordered. Again, forgive the darkness. I mostly only have time to do this at night, and I wanted to do it in the car and show you. So the last few accessories that we got for now, although I did order a surprise tonight I wasn't expecting, is I actually really like the way that the aftermarket pedals look in the car. So we ordered a couple of those. These are actually a lot easier to install than you think they are. At least I hope they are. So I know the original ones I ordered, way back when, this one, especially the brake pedal, was kind of difficult to install. So we'll take a look at that one here. The other thing, well, number 2, because I have 3 of them here, is actually pretty simple. It's simply, and I just mentioned it earlier, there we go, an organizer for your registration and everything else. I don't think people realize how important this stuff is. Oh, I just have it on my phone. I just have it on here. Have it accessible and organized, so if the situation ever comes up, you're ready to rock and roll. And lastly, this is the actual screen protector I ordered. Like I told you guys, I was like, oh, I'm going to hold off. I got a free one. Totally forgot I already ordered this. So let's get them on and see what happens. So whoever decided to include the heated seats with the Model Y and all of them, especially the front, you're my hero. It is freezing right now, so my butt's getting nice and toasty. Okay, so let's swap out the pedals. Like I said before, this was not an easy task last time. Like I said, I like these a little bit better, but I just noticed something with these ones. Well, first off, the nice part is this actually doesn't come off. This just goes over the top. This one does come off, and this is a really firm rubber, so it wasn't easy last time. It was even harder putting on this one in the Model 3, except this time I just noticed they actually have little pull tabs that's going to make it a little bit easier to stretch over, so I'm excited for that. But let's do this one first, and hopefully it should be fairly simple. Well, at least one hopes it's fairly simple. Ow. Well, maybe not as simple as I hoped. So this is the part we're going to do a time lapse. Pretend I got this on really quick. Okay. So there we go. Got the pedal off. Now let's see how easily we get this one on. There we go. The brake was easy. So far, the accelerator is not. Not because I can't really get my hand back here to do the leverage. I'm almost tempted just to leave it like this for now and look at it tomorrow. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to leave it like this for now. I'll look at it in the morning. Because that top part here on both sides just does not want to go on. But like I said, I really like the way this looks. I prefer it. And the reason I decided to switch out the pedals, it is partially the aesthetics. I like the way it looks a lot, but it actually has those grips on there that makes it a little bit easier when you're actually driving. I mean, if you look at the one it comes with, it has the grips on there, but nowhere near to the size and the texture of the ones we replaced. So I think it's also just not only aesthetics, but practicality as well. All right, we're gonna hook up the Spigen screen protector as well, and it comes with a really easy application system. See, up, just like I did in the last one. It would go on here once we remove the back part in order to install it. But before we do all that, the reason I'm using the camera, not only does it record what I'm doing, obviously, it also gives me some light so I can look when we're in screen cleaning mode, because my fingerprints are all over there. And luckily, they come with a screen cleaning kit. So let's start off with one of the lens wipes here. And the technique I'm going to do here, I mean, this is the same if you're putting on like a tablet, a phone, a watch, a computer, like whatever kind of screen protector you're using. So let's give it a nice wipe down here. And there is a little installation thing on the back, which is kind of cool. You can scan it with your QR code on your phone, and it'll take you to an installation video. But luckily, these are all pretty straightforward. It comes with a little polishing cloth, which will touch it up. Ooh, I like it. It's a full-size one, too. I don't like it when they're so tiny that you can barely hang on to it. Like me, I got big hands. And this has a good message on there, too. Don't put, like, Windex or anything on here. Like, the liquid I use is mostly alcohol, so it's not going to damage any of the electronics portion. Okay. So now, make sure we got the top part again. And we're back. My camera decided to fall and hit me in the arm. So first thing we're going to do is remove the plastic on back to make sure it's ready to cling. Line it up on the top, put it there, and then run your finger across. Oh, unless you're me and just pulled it up. You can't really tell from your angle, but it is like suctioning all the way around. We are going to push it again to add the filling because it came off. We're going to have to go through and do some like manual stuff to it. And just like I feared, there is some bubbles in there. Oh, maybe not. Oh yeah, there is. But There you go. And just like that, we got out the bubbles. We're gonna hold this down. There we go. And what I really like about this is it's a matte finish, so it's much easier to see when you're driving around with that Arizona glare on there. And I can tell you right now, for personal experience with Model 3, a screen protector is a must. I actually dropped my phone and it bounced and hit it, and it chipped a screen protector that I had. So that would have been my screen had the screen protector not been on there. Huge advocate for screen protectors. Well, that was a lot of fun putting all that on. I didn't finish the pedals. I gotta do that in the morning. But let's talk about everything that we put on and kind of what we think so far. And we'll keep my final thoughts pretty short because this was already a long video. Let's quickly go over all the things that we got for the car. First off, that NEMA 1450 plug. That's more of a necessity than anything else. Since we do like to charge with a level 2 charger here at home, it helps with the speed. We gotta figure out what's going on, why it keeps dropping to 16 amp, but I like having 2 of those because who knows. The second thing is those floor mats. Again, I think necessity. Now that they do come with the carpet floor mats, that's really nice, but those are just as prone to getting dirty as the regular carpet. What I like about these all-weather ones and all-purpose ones, debris, mud, whatever gets in there, take it, shake it out, you're ready to rock and roll. And the next thing is that charging hub, which actually might be my favorite thing that we got, but it's still yet to be tested and improved. So I think it's awesome because it blends in, looks OEM, it allows USB-C, Lightning, and expansion as well with regular USB 2.0 as well as USB-C. Now we tried to charge my AirPods, they didn't charge as fast as I would like, but I did charge my phone the next day, and it actually charged about 10% in my drive from here to work. So off to a good start, but yet to be determined. And as you saw there in day 3, we got the organizer, the pedals, and the screen protector. We did not end up using the screen protector that we got with the floor mats, but I like having that one as a backup just in case. But those pedals, I still got to get the accelerator pedal all the way on. That was proving to be a lot harder than it was with the Model 3. But again, I like the aesthetics, but more importantly with those extra grips on there, I think it actually like forms to the shoe or foot a little bit better, so I actually can feel it a little bit better while I'm driving. We got the organizer for all of our stuff in the glove box. I know that's kind of like a weird, as my coworkers would say, old man thing to do, but I like to be organized, I like to be tidy, I like to be kept, and if I ever need to get my stuff out of there, it's right where I need it to be. There's nothing worse on this planet if you're ever in a fender bender or something and nobody can find their proof of insurance. It's right there. Make it life easier. And lastly, I mentioned earlier in the video that I actually ordered something that was kind of a surprise. When I bought the new car, since we already previously owned a Tesla, we got 10,000 points to go shopping for stuff that's available for repeat buyers, loyalty. I ended up ordering a wall connector. And I'm going to do a whole separate video on that one so I get it, but I can't wait. And hopefully this will take care of some of our charging problems, but I'm going to do something a little different with the wall connector since we already paid someone to install that NEMA 1450. We're going to do kind of like a Tesla hack with it. I don't know if you can call it a hack. I actually don't like when people say hack. But either way, those are the accessories we've got from the Model Y so far. Tell me what you think down below. Was this a little bit helpful? Did it help you make your decision? And I put the links down below for all the stuff that we ordered as well. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you made it this far. If not, totally get it. It's like almost half an hour. Thanks for taking another ride with us. Let's take another ride again soon. Remember, if you haven't done so already, please like and subscribe for all of our travel content, our Tesla content, and everything else.